Due to the fact that Sigma male is a mysterious lone wolf, you will often have a hard time realizing who a Sigma male actually is. They are men who, far from social circles, live their own lives. Men who, without ever listening to anyone else, dance to the sound of their own drums. Although they are very introverted, and avoid all kinds of contact with people they don't like, some might find you interesting enough to let you see who they really are. Here are the 10 common traits and characteristics for all men belonging to this personality type, and we are starting right now. Number 1. The true independency. If you felt that he really needed you in his life, or that your opinion was so important to him, then you are totally wrong. He is so dominant that he refuses to be bothered by anyone or anything, and still does his own way of doing things. Men belonging to this personality type refuse to be bound by tradition and by other people's standards. They have things of their own, and they are not bothered by the social system. They don't care about adapting with any social structures, and don't let anyone change them. Sigma males are so independent that they don't need someone to give meaning to the things in their lives. The fact is that this guy is a lone wolf who, no matter what happens to him, can make it on his own. Number 2. The introspection. A Sigma man knows himself incredibly well. He spends a lot of time studying his personality and the world around him, instead of mingling different social and political circles, so he rarely takes a decision without thinking it through very thoroughly. Men of this kind will never get drawn into drama, because they are overthinkers who know how to control situations. Inside their minds, they live their own lives, and still focus on their self-development. This doesn't mean that a Sigma man will never make the wrong decision, because he is also a human being who sometimes makes mistakes. The distinction between him and everyone else, however, is that a Sigma male still learns from his mistakes, and therefore has no habit of repeating them over and over again. Number 3. The quiet. These men are not big talkers, so they're definitely not going to impress you right away. A Sigma male is not the one who is going to shower you with compliments, or the one who is going to indulge in a lot of small talk, or maybe the one who is going to use empty phrases just to keep the conversation going. This does not, however, suggest that he has nothing to say, or that his communication skills are bad. Sigma male are introverts, and they won't talk just to fill the silence, or to be noticed in the public. Nonetheless, if this guy starts talking to you, or talking about something, be prepared to be mind-blown and flattered, because he was certainly fascinated by you. Beware that everything you were told by a Sigma male has a deeper meaning and is not without a reason. Take him seriously, because he never opens his mouth just for the sake of doing it. He's going to take his time to think about what he's going to say next, so don't force him to speak his mind, but be ready for an amazing response. Still, don't confuse his silence with shyness at all. He just couldn't bother to talk. Number 4. The intellect. His unbelievably high IQ and his inventive thought, which come from his endless desire for self-improvement, are two of the best personality traits of a Sigma male. Typically, these individuals are educated, well-informed, and naturally intelligent. They are specialists in analyzing and learning from things, people, and experiences. If he's interested in a certain subject, Sigma male will ask questions, and he will not hesitate to find the answer to something he's concerned about. They are fast learners and curious about the world around them all the time. Most Sigma males have the personality type of the INTJ, and are not famous for their social skills, but for their brains. Number 5. The troublemakers. A Sigma male is not the nice guy around the corner, who lives his life by the rules, and does all by the book, even though his introverted side might make him look this way. The truth is, he is a bad boy, and a masked rebel, who does not follow the social system. These men are generally on the other side of the moral gray scale, and on the other side of the law, sometimes. They get into trouble sometimes, and they don't see anything wrong with that either. The fact is that Sigma males simply find it fun to challenge the moral values and principles of others. In a Sigma male's mind, no rules apply to him, and he is under no agreement whatsoever to respect and accept them. Number 6. The lone wolf. Sigma male doesn't have the desire to mix in, nor does he want to stand out in the crowd or be dominant in social environments. He does not follow trends and dislikes popularity. Even though some would assume that a man like him does not have close friends, the reality is different indeed. He just wants to socially interact with those who know him, and he is not willing to spend his time, energy, and effort on relationships that have an expiration date. A Sigma man loves privacy more than anything. He still needs some time away from the rest of the world. Time to organize his thoughts and emotions without anyone intervening. No matter how close friends you are with Sigma male and how important he considers you. Number 7. The capability. The fact that they are professional caretakers and saviors is another personality trait of most Sigma men. These are the individuals you can always rely on, no matter what, and the individuals who will pull you out of your worst nightmare. Everything is possible for Sigma male. He is not a quitter or someone who gives up after the first challenge or minor issue. Instead, once he set his mind on, a Sigma man will always accomplish. Given that he is very capable, he knows how to take care of his family and himself. When you have had a bad day, or when you do not know how to manage a problem, he is the person you need to go to. When you're having trouble organizing something, or when you need something fixed around the house, he is the guy you call. A guy whose guidance you want to follow, and the guy who always turns out to be right. Even if you call him in the middle of the night, because you have a flat tire, a family emergency, or need a loan, a Sigma male won't leave you hanging. He's probably not going to be pleased that you're disturbing him, but a Sigma male is the type that willing to help you, no questions asked. Number 8. The charisma. Sigma male's charisma is without a doubt one of the most attractive personality traits. For a Sigma male, this trait is not natural, but with time, his high intellect has made him realize that his introverted side will not help him learn more about people. So he's improved his own social skills and charisma to the point that when he decides to do it, he can keep the attention of a whole room just by talking. His charisma is the product of his confidence and the way he looks at himself. To communicate with people at a higher level, he uses the empathy of his introverted personality. Number 9. The confidence. Unlike the alpha male, who is a dominant extrovert, which ensure everyone knows how amazing he is, Sigma male is a dominant introvert. He doesn't have to be loud and prove his power to everyone just to feel better about himself. It's enough for him to know how much he's really worth. The Sigma male doesn't feel the need to persuade anyone of his capability and prove to them that he will achieve the goals he has. His self-esteem doesn't come from social media, perspective, or approval of other people. His sense of self-worth actually comes from within, which makes his confidence almost impenetrable. The only thing that Sigma men listen to is the beat of their own drums, so you can't take them down or make them feel that they're not enough. Number 10. The charm. Each of these personality characteristics of a Sigma male makes him highly capable of attracting women. The reality is that most girls see their bad boy, mysterious, and self-sufficient natures as a challenge. They want to get to the bottom of their personalities and get to know the real guys hiding behind these masks. The thing about Sigma guys, though, is that they don't play hard to get, they're very hard to get, and they don't let anyone close to them. This man is not chasing women, nor is he in the habit of jumping from one bed to another. Instead, girls are the ones who approach him in the majority of situations, trying to figure him out. So, what do you think about Sigma male? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.